This news, first at 4.
All right, here we are back again local at 4:42. And I'll go ahead and tell you up front, we never know when NBC is going to jump in and declare a state or announce that one of the candidates is speaking. So we're just along for the ride, and we're glad you are too. Here's what's happening in the news. Georgia still counting ballots. A burst pipe at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta delayed processing for 4 hours yesterday. One of the reasons why the race is still too close to call in that state. We join our friends in Polk County who mourn the passing of Benton Mayor Jerry Stevens. Channel 3's Angela Kim has more on the mayor's legacy and what happens next.
Behind me, this is where former Mayor Jerry Stevens worked as a mayor for more than 30 years. But city officials tell me that his legacy wasn't just as the title of being a mayor, but also as known as being the heart and soul of the community.
He just like, he's our friend, and like I say, he felt like a dad to all of us. They worked for him, and everybody here loved him.
In a town of about 1,200 people, Commissioner and interim Mayor Joe Jenkins says Jerry Stevens touched a lot of lives.
And he looked up at me. I was going to give him a hand punch. He didn't want, he wanted a handshake. Reached up, give me a hug. He said, I love you. He said, you're the best friend I ever had. And that was the last time I really talked to him.
Stevens died on Election Day around 4:30 in the afternoon. Benton Chief of Police Rocky King says Stevens had been dealing with health problems before Election Day.
As far as I know, his heart failed on him. He'd been in the hospital off and on here for the last week or two, and he came home the other day, and I think it was more or less just to let him pass in the town here.
Jenkins will fill in as interim mayor, but he says that living up to the former mayor's legacy is nearly impossible.
It feels good to try to help. I'll never be, ain't no way I'll be the mayor like Jerry was. No.
Since Stevens won the race, town commissioner will appoint a new mayor. But King says that finding a new mayor isn't the city's top priority right now.
You know, the first thing we want to do is take care of Jerry and his family. That's going to be the #1 priority that we're doing. The filling the mayor's position is kind of going to be secondary to that.
Jenkins says he's not sure if he actually wants to run for mayor. If that does happen, he would also have to be replaced as a commission member.
But we don't know what